Hi guys, it's Tip of the Week Tuesday, and I'm here today to talk to you about normal newborn wake and sleep patterns in the first few days of life.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a registered nurse, certified doula, childbirth educator, and photographer. I own Great Expectations Childbirth and Doula Services, and I'm here to empower you to discover the strength and the beauty of childbirth. Welcome to Tip of the Week Tuesday.
Now, there can be a lot of variations to what's considered normal based on whether your baby was premature, whether mom had gestational diabetes, or if mom was given an epidural or other meds during labor that might make baby a little bit more sleepy than normal. But if you have a natural delivery of a full-term baby, here are some things that you can expect in the first few days. When baby is first born, they are extremely alert. They're looking around. They're taking in their environment. This is a perfect time for those initial bonding moments. Skin-to-skin time with mom, skin-to-skin time with dad, time to look in your baby's eyes and get to know them as the little person they are. This wakeful time is typically called the golden hour. It's a fantastic time to start establishing breastfeeding and that early bonding relationship. The golden hour might last longer than an actual hour long. It could be 2 or 3 or even 4 hours, depending on how alert your baby is when they're first born. After this period, baby's gonna settle down into a rest state, and a lot of newborns might sleep deep for 4 to 6 hours. Now, this can be concerning to some moms because they're like, my baby's not waking up to eat. Don't worry, babies aren't gonna starve. They're gonna wake up when they're hungry. If you're in the hospital, you might encounter old school thought where nurses are wanting to push feedings every 2 to 3 hours right off the bat. It can be frustrating to try to wake your baby up and get them to eat. If you wanna try, go for it. But don't be frustrated if they're hard to wake at that point. Keep trying on an hourly basis, and eventually they'll wake up and give you a good feeding. After that initial sleepy period, babies will typically want to eat every 2 to 3 hours for the next 24 hours. Now, if you're breastfeeding, here's something I want you to understand. The second night after baby is born is typically a feeding frenzy, and here's why. Your prolactin, which is your milk-producing hormone, is highest at nighttime. So babies were created to know this. That second night, a lot of babies will be up almost all night long and they don't want to come off the breast. As a first-time mom, this can be really overwhelming. I can't produce enough milk to satiate my baby. I'm so afraid that they're not getting enough. They're not going back to sleep. They were made to do this. The more you nurse, the more your body is stimulated to produce more milk. And if this happens continuously that second night, your milk should come in without a problem. So be prepared mentally and emotionally for a rough second night. If your baby's feeding constantly, it's normal, it's natural. It will help your body do what it's supposed to do. After that initial 48-hour period, expect your baby to kind of settle into its own feeding pattern. For some babies, this is every 2 hours. For some babies, this is every 3 or 4. And some of that depends on baby's body fat content and how long they're able to go between feedings. If you have other concerns or questions, you can check out La Leche League or talk to your lactation consultant about whether your baby is getting a proper latch and enough milk. Hope this helps with your expectations for those first few days of baby's life.